Hello and welcome to another episode of Kia Electric News. Kia has warned Niro EV owners not to charge indoors over a fire risk. During the week I did a video about a fire risk in the old shape e-Niro MY22. This is a recall of a few thousand cars so far in the US related to the high voltage disconnect plug under the back seat. It may well come to the rest of the world. Full details of the link are above. Inside EVs reports that Kia and local politicians in Georgia today announced that the automaker's plant in West Point is online, and without the delays that have dogged other EV factories. The milestone puts the electric SUV on track to qualify for the federal tax credit and also adds the SUV to a small group of American-made three-row electric SUVs, including the Rivian R1S and the Tesla Model X. There was also a Kia press release. The news was jointly announced by Kia and US Senator for Georgia, Jon Ossoff, who has been championing federal incentives in American manufacturing to boost the state's economy. He said, "I congratulate Kia Georgia on this huge milestone reached less than 2 years after the enactment of the Made in America manufacturing incentives that we passed into law. However, it's expected to benefit from local battery manufacturing from Hyundai SK and Hyundai LG Energy Solution battery plants, both of which are expected to go online in Georgia later. So we expect the EV9 to qualify initially for the partial tax credit and later for the full tax credit at some point in 2025 when the battery plants go live. Hopefully this should mean some MY25 EV9s will be built with a NACS connector before the end of 2025. On the Kia ICCU recall update, just a quick update on that. The latest I have on that is still no news in the UK or Germany, but I'm still seeing loads of people in Germany getting it. There's no official recall that I can see yet, but if anyone has any news on the update 241041, getting the full recall in the UK or Germany, please let me know. During the week, Kia Korea released the YouTube video with the facelifted EV6 with what appeared to be front lighting animation, just like in the original Korean version of the EV6. I'm not sure if this is coming to the rest of the world, but it would be nice if it was, as you can see in this video. Korean Car Blog reports that the Ioniq 6 facelift is to be released in May 2025. It's a surprise to me as it seems like only 5 minutes since the Ioniq 6 was initially released, and I test drove it last year. I'd fully charged. They also report that a Performance 6N version is coming in September 2025. It's likely that the drivetrain and internals will be very similar to the refreshed Ioniq 5, which will have the same 84 kWh battery and the CCNC infotainment system. As I reported in last week's Kia EV3 news, LG's automotive version of WebOS will be the first Kia vehicle to use LG's app and streaming platform that was previously being developed for LG Smart TVs. LG says it's bringing its cutting-edge automotive content platform, or ACP, powered by WebOS to the latest all-electric SUV from Kia. The integration of LG's ACP into the recently unveiled Kia EV3 marks the first time the innovative solution has been applied to an electric vehicle. LG's automotive entertainment platform initially debuted in South Korea last year with the introduction of the Genesis GV80 and the GV80 Coupe. LG's advanced ACP now offers an enriched content streaming experience with the recent addition of the company's exclusive free streaming service, LG Channels. Tailored for in-vehicle use, LG Channels presents over 80 channels of real-time news, updates and over 400 video-on-demand content options, including movies, dramas and animated series for children, all ready to watch without any complex sign-ups. LG aims to expand its in-vehicle LG Channel service with more outstanding content choices set to arrive in the near future. In the US, Hyundai has launched a campaign to entice uncertain EV owners into owning an EV. Website Stung by Kia reports that Hyundai USA has launched an ad campaign to entice consumers to EVs who are uncertain about making the transition. The ads feature the Ioniq 5, the Ioniq 5N and the Ioniq 6 and Kona Electric. The new campaign, distinguished by vibrant and colourful visuals, will be advertised across different platforms including broadcast and social media. The campaign includes a 60-second and two 30-second commercials that started in mid-May and will air during the summer at major events like the Olympics and MLB games and the NBA playoffs. Hyundai Motor Group has announced the appointment of Manfred Hara, or Hara, I don't know how to pronounce it, as Executive Vice President and Head of the newly established Genesis and Performance Development Tech Unit. This unit operates under the Research and Development Division of Hyundai Motor Company and Kia Corporation. Since 1997, Hera has accumulated 25 years of experience in the automotive and tech industry, working on diverse projects including chassis development, electronic systems, software development, full vehicle integration and ADAS. His expertise is enhanced by his experience at leading brands such as Audi, BMW, Porsche and Apple. He most recently worked on Apple's now cancelled electric car project, and before that worked at Porsche, where he was Director of Vehicle Dynamics and Performance, Vice President of Chassis Development and ADAS, and Vice President Product Line KN, and also Senior Director of Product Design Engineering. So that's many roles and much experience he brings, so that's quite a coup for the Hyundai Group. Korea Economic Daily reports that Hyundai Motor Group has teamed up with big tech companies such as Amazon Web Services, Meta Platforms Inc. and Microsoft Corporation for an open map data to reduce reliance on Google and Apple Maps and accelerate autonomous car development. HMG recently joined the Overture Maps Foundation, a collaborative effort to enable current and next generation interoperable open map data, according to the foundation. Overture was established by AWS, Meta, Microsoft and Dutch location technology developer TomTom, and has added other companies to increase the number of members to 28, including 2 automakers, Hyundai Motor Group and Volkswagen. New members such as Hyundai Motor Group are interested in new geographic information sectors, including map applications for GPS navigation, systems and ride-sharing services, as well as navigation systems for autonomous cars, said an Overture official on Monday. The foundation aims to launch its first open map data with road networks, speed limits, real-time traffic information and others in August, which can be commercialised. The data will be available in more than 40 languages and be used in various countries. Hyundai Motor Group has expected the utilisation of Overture's data, which reflects newly built roads, tunnels and bridges, to enhance the accuracy of GPS navigation systems for cars it exports. The improvement is predicted to accelerate the group's development of autonomous cars, as precise maps allow vehicles to check their location and navigate road conditions and driving routes more accurately. This is expected to enhance the software developed already by Hyundai AutoEver, the group's GPS navigation software unit, who previously developed a high-definition map for hands-free Level 3 self-driving cars. Korea Economic Daily reports that Kia is poised to sell 50,000 units of its flagship all-electric sport utility vehicle, the EV9, within 1 year of its launch, on the back of strong exports. Kia had sold 48,291 units of the EV9 at home and abroad as of April, according to the company on Wednesday. Exports of the EV9 reached 39,309 units, making up 81.4% of the total sales volume during the 11-month period. Gosh, it's been a quick 11 months. With overseas sales of 12,211 units accounting for 92.9% of sales in the January to April period. During the 4-month period, the company shipped 5,579 units of the EV9 to the US. Meanwhile, Kia sold only 970 units of the EV9 in Korea during the first 4 months. Sales were hindered by high sticker prices and other quality issues. On Friday morning, this new Ioniq 5N Pikes Peak video dropped about something called the TA Spec. Here's what Hyundai says. Action speaks louder than words. They missed an obvious pun. It should be action peaks louder than words. The all-electric Ioniq 5N TA Time Attack Spec spearheads Hyundai's return to the legendary Pikes Peaks. Built to break records with production technology. They also dropped this press release. The Hyundai 5N is set to compete in the Nürburgring 24 hours with defending champions and global car crews aiming to repeat their victory in the TCR class. Drivers from Europe, North America and China are to compete in the TCR class. The Hyundai N is to unveil its specially equipped Ioniq 5N TA Time Attack Spec at the Nürburgring 24 hours, targeting Pikes Peak records alongside the Ioniq 5N production model. Hyundai Motor announces plans to collaborate with Gran Turismo for the sim racing marketing activities. Full details of the spec changes are in the press release and the show notes. And finally, a few months back, Kia Design was at the Milan Design Week 2024 in April. Kia participated in Milan Design Week and this week released a beautiful highlights video. Kia says this, the exhibition is based on Kia's design philosophy of opposites united. The creativity of artists in various fields is accumulated. Instead of focusing on our own voice, this exhibition embraces the spectrum of artists' short expression and interpretations. This forms a creative culture, a bold step in Kia global design, That's all for this week. As usual, all links to stories and videos are in the show notes in the video description. Thank you for watching.